Onward to the great above. What a terrible place to get lost, and with no fur to keep you warm.
It is quite frigid. I'd say it's as intense as the sand tide in the downpour. Does it ever get, a little warmer?
Nay, it has been raging for years, never ceasing, never abating. Nerio.
A never-ending winter? Great! Add that to our list of wonky phenomena right below premature sand tide and no-show fire spring. Do you think this is the cliffs that Tesh talked about? Yes, or at least what he thinks is a cliff. This confirms it. Yeah, it's all one huge structure. I can't imagine anyone building something like this back home, let alone this size. How'd they even do it? It's unlike any architecture I've seen. Which immediately raises some questions. Who exactly built it? And what happened to their civilization if they were capable of something like this? And if the Keepers live out here, who are they? Your cheeks are red. You cold?
I'm fine.
What's that? Harabami!
Is it wiser to use a needle to fight, or to hide it in a haystack?
Hiding in the haystack!
Then follow me.
Where are we?
My quiet sanctuary. I come here when I'm in need of solitude.
I can't believe there was a whole nest. We'll just have to wait out the danger in here.
Yeah.
Okay? How about we set up camp then?
Your small hovel? Certainly.
It's so warm. You get some rest? Hey, Hunter. Let's say there's this little girl. And she feels like she has to solve all the problems alone. If you met this girl, what would you say?
And you're worried about this girl?
Yeah. I used to be a lot like her. A long time ago, I left home, and the people who took me in, they seemed larger than life. Then I grew up and realized that actually, adults can be just as lost as kids. When I left my village, They clapped me on the back and said, "Fly far, Lilin." But now, I think they were really saying, "It's your turn now. What do you choose to protect?"
Everything okay?
I've been meaning to ask you something. Fabius said it was you who put my name forward for the expedition. Why'd you pick me?
I guess I wanted someone who understood what it was like to lose something important. There was a time when I closed myself off from the world. But then I met Nata. And despite having lost everything he knew, he was still captivated by the world. Seeing that inspired me. It made me realize I should also be out living life. The professor wanted a hunter we could trust Nata with, and with your background, I had a good feeling that you were the one.
I hope I can live up to your expectations.
You already have. When I first saw you leap onto that sacred, my heart nearly burst from my chest. I felt so alive. I knew I made the right choice.
Oh, hello. Rove is far from home, just like me. I wonder if I'll ever see my village again.
You will.
I'm really sorry for how I acted before.
That's okay. We're just worried about you.
I feel so stupid. I thought finding my village would be easy. That I could take you straight there. I had no idea just how big the world is. I can't believe I can't even show you the way. I feel so useless.
Nata. In 1,000 years, there's only been one person resilient enough to make the trek west. You. Despite being alone, you found help. For the sake of your people. We'll set out again once the Hirabami retreat. But for now, let's get some rest, okay?
Have a seat. Rest.
Okay, I think I'm starting to figure out the connection between Welk and the land spine. I think the land spine is an artificial structure, like this one, probably built by an ancient civilization.
Yes, I agree. They share too many architectural similarities to ignore.
Then we know 3 things. First, Welk stone is produced by the land spine. Second, the land spine isn't natural. And third, the land spine is likely connected to phenomena like the sand tide and the downpour. Add it all up, Welk seems to be an artificial energy source capable of altering the weather.
Isn't Werner in the process of repairing the part of the land spine connected to Azuz?
Yeah, and if he succeeds, there's no telling what'll happen.
We can't just sit around. Let's get back to Azuz.
Right. I hope the Hirabami have retreated.
Nata?
He has a fever.
Oh no!
We can't leave him here. But if the Hirabami attack...
Alma.
Understood. Authorization granted to hunt the Hirabami.
We better be quick then.
Hang in there, Santa. Hirabami sighted. One should leave the others in line.
We need to separate.
Large duck trap before you. First. Snap out of it! I'll ride with you. What you think we'll find? Looks like it's moving to a new area. Try dispersing the pack by firing a large gun pod.
close by.
Bet I can set up camp there.
On my way there.
Area secured. It's safe to bring Nata out.
Azuz sounds like it's in trouble too. Fur's giving me a bad feeling.
All the more reason to hurry.
Rove, we owe you one. Thanks.
Forget me. Go. If fate wills it, we shall meet again.
We'll have to keep an eye on him, but Nata seems to be resting better now.
That's a relief. Let's go talk to Werner while he sleeps.